placement, but Coach Doug Marty was telling me they needed to go big in terms of their approach to the game, and they brought in Tyler Lamb and they brought in Travis, and it proved quite a masterstroke by Coach Doug Marty.
Well, you know, sometimes Coach sort of knows best. He's seen the scouting reports, he's seen the player statistics. I'm sure he knows which pieces fit out best in his team. So like a chess match. So definitely a strong play by Coach Doug Marty on that part. But you see here, Ben, Jonathan Wong is starting today alongside Yek, Eversley, Egu, and Shepard. So it'll be interesting to see the tone and the pace they set out in this first quarter.
Well, I'm sure Dragons fans will not complain about that. But Jonathan Wong has to be careful sometimes not to get into foul trouble. So Malcolm White, Tyler Lamb, Mike Singletary, Freddie Leash, and Romeo Travis. Wow, this is a good lineup for Mono Vampire. For the Dragons, Jonathan Wong, Nana Egu, Winston Shepard, Chris Eversley, and Yekbel Chuan. So Travis wins the tip. Leash, the former Dragon, handoff, Singletary. Shepard lays it in with an easy layup to give the Dragons the start, the energetic start that they need.
Yeah, I thought that was great play, great defensive play by Shepard there, reading the pass, going through the passing lane, getting a steal and the layup, way to start the game.
Tyler Lamb, are you surprised with a response from that man right there?
Well, you know, we said before both teams are looking for this win and both teams are looking to set the tone out early. So we'll see which team will come up and adapt and get the defensive stop.
Pace and confidence. Jonathan Wong misses that three. Travis just slowing it down a little bit. Dragons like to play the zone defense. That's a foul committed by Winston Shepard. That's his first foul of today.
You know, that's something the Dragons really need to be careful about. We see Shepard here reaching in for the steal in the first game, but unfortunately got called for a foul.
Tyler Lamb, got to stay with him. Lamb pulls up. Tyler Lamb, what did I say about the man they call Lambo? There's a joke amongst players saying, silence of the Lambs. Like the movie, can you silence this man? Basketball-wise, not an easy thing to do. Yek. Pull up right there by Yek. Rush shot. Dragons a bit quick to take those three-point shots. Turnover right there. So Dragons will have a bit of breathing space once again. They trail by 2. And both teams looking a little bit nervy at the moment, Brennan.
Well, you know, Dragons a little bit fortunate there, but a little rush shot there by Yek. You're right, Ben, but the Mono Vampire Basketball Club just turning the ball over.
Shepard, Eversley. He wants to get things back to a good rhythm. Eversley, Dragons cold at the moment. Hustling, but Malcolm White throws it down. Malcolm White, good dunk from the baseline. And Mono Vampire with most of the offensive answers at the moment. And Dragons really need to make some shots. Egu, Eversley thought about it. Eversley drives. He was looking for the hoop in the harm. Chris Eversley to the charity strike.
Hey, you know, I thought that was a really strong move there by Chris Eversley, driving through the Mono defense. Like you can see on the replay, driving through, trying to finish strong with his left hand and got fouled, sending him to the free throw line.
Chris Eversley, the captain of this team, has been pretty good from the free throw, from the charity stripe, 75%. He does have a slightly unorthodox technique of shooting, but you know what? Doesn't matter.
If it works, it works. If it goes in.
Yeah, man. It's always very positive. Chris Eversley bricks that one. Three-point game here. Freddie Leash. Freddie Leash and Tyler Lamb used to play for High Tech Bangkok City with Chris Charles. Travis, fade away. Travis gets the lucky away bounce. Jonathan Wong. And if things not going well, usually Coach Jamie Pullman brings on Ching Cheng Chua. Ooh, turnover. Here comes Mono. They've got the numbers. Travis. They lost the ball. Shepard. Mismatch right there. Chris Eversley for three. Oh, well done, Jonathan Wong, for getting the rebound. He's quick. Chris Eversley thought about the long three. Shepard posting up. Shepard double team. Gotta watch the travel. Oh, lost it right there. He tried to give it to Chris Eversley. Singletary there to punish behind the back. Singletary! Then drives to the cup. Coach Jamie Pullman moments away from calling a timeout.
That's how Mono gets you in transition. Quick play. Turnover there from Shepard leads to a quick layup on the other end in transition play by Mono.
Jonathan Wong swings it to Yek. Shepard, Yek cutting in. Chris Eversley pulls up for the three. Yes, that's much better by the Dragons. It's not so much about getting the open look, it's about taking good shots.
Well, yeah, I think the Dragons really need to be a little bit more patient with the ball, swinging it around before getting an open look. Interestingly, Ben, Mono has not missed a single shot today.
Well, they're executing. Freddie Leash. Unleash the Freddie. That's what he can do. Seriously, Freddie Leash, all jokes aside, when he's on point, he's on point. Nothing stopping that man. Dangerous man, but sometimes he can be very inconsistent as well. Egu with the hook shot. So they're trading baskets right here, but Dragons got to play defense and got to get back in transition quicker.
Yeah, you can see from the sidelines there, Coach Perlman just edging his players and urging them to get back on defense a little bit quicker.
Foot on the line, good pressure by the Dragons. 5-point lead for Mono Vampire.
That's how you call it play-by-play there, Ben. Look who's just checked in.
Who's that? Ching 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 Ching. So sorry, my bad. No timeout call. I thought it was a timeout call, but it is just a change. Needs a shooter. Shepard. Sorry, Egu. Check that. Wong. Wong. Ooh, unlucky. It happens to him sometimes. Travis. Oh, that looked relatively clean in real time. Brandon, what do you think?
You know, referees had a good view there from our angle. It looked like a decent block there by Egu.
Yeah. That's what I said. No disrespect. Let's have a look at it again.
We see a replay here. We see Travis just bumping into the body of Egu and unfortunately a little undisciplined there, keeping his hands on. I'm sure referee saw that quite clearly, sending Travis to the free throw line where he's a 64% free throw shooter.
The man from, this guy, I don't know if you know, he went to school with LeBron James. He went to school with the king, okay? So he's got that authority about him. He's from Akron, Ohio. A big shout out to his wife, Shay, and his 4 children. To the Travis family.
Fun fact, I think he was actually teammates with the king as well.
Oh yeah, he's very proud of that. And who wouldn't be? I'll be telling everybody in the world every day. Ching Ching Hua, oh, lost the ball. It's another turnover. Behind the back, Singletary, Jonathan Wong. Wow, that was very, very clear that was very, very much a foul.
Yeah, seeing the replay here, Singletary just barging through, and Jonathan Wong trying to stop him, but momentum took him away, and I think he landed a little bit hard on the floor. Glad to see he's okay. He's up, smiling. And a timeout here called on the floor. I think the coaches just want to talk things through and see how they can adjust.
14-8 at the moment. Dragons had a good start just right here through Winston Shepard. But then, like you said, Brandon, Mono hitting their shots.
You know, they've been hitting most of their shots. I really don't think they've missed a shot yet. And it's down to this guy, Leash and Travis with a great pass there. And then what a strong dunk there, emphatic white. Mono just pulling out all the stops here offensively. Chris Eversley here, we see driving, trying to finish strong with his left hand and got fouled. We see here as well, Travis taking his time, patience, and getting that friendly roll, hitting that fadeaway. And here again, we see Singletary just barging through the lane, finishing with a strong right-handed layup.
It's only a 2-possession game. Let's have a listen right here. Coach Jamie Bowman, always confident, always calm. It's been a great season, hasn't it, Brandon, in the ABL? Let's be fair. Some good teams out there.
And there have been some really exciting games, some nail biters down to the very last second.
So that's Ratchadick well. Mike Singletary at the charity stripe, because before the timeout he was fouled by Jonathan Wong. Mike Singletary, also a LeBron James fan, undrafted in the 2011 ABL draft. He has a son called Paxton, and he's from Texas, El Paso. Good guy, great player. Actually, if I were to put a team together and I had a slot for 3 imports, 2 of those slots would go to Tyler Lamb and Mike Singletary.
Yeah. I think looking at the way they're playing today so far, I couldn't disagree.
Eversley for the 3, yes! Chris Eversley, that's the way to do it. From downtown, hits the tray.
And that was Eversley's second 3 of the day. Let's hope he can carry that confidence and bring it out through the whole game.
Freddie Leash. Leash puts it up. Oh, well done, Freddie Leash. Calm and composed. 7-point ball game. Freddie is playing that quarterback facilitator role. Shepard. Oh, he saw a bit of a gap there, so he drove. Well done, Winston Shepard. Very hard to stop when he's driving in the lane.
Yeah, I thought Shepard there, we can see in the replay, just driving strong, hard, trying to finish his right hand. Unfortunately, got fouled on his way, which will send him to the free throw line.
Winston Shepard, 59% from the charity stripe. He's frustrated, but remember, Winston Shepard, Russell Westbrook mentality.
You gotta keep going.
He's got to keep going. Well, you know what? I like this guy because he's a hard-working guy. 1 out of 2 for Winston Shepard. Singletary now playing the facilitator. Leash. Really good how they can just switch. Oh, looking for the alley-oop. Malcolm White with the hook shot, and he gets it in.
Oh, that just goes to show the strong presence from White there, finishing with strong over his defender.
Shepard. Eversley for the long 3. Yes! Ruth's got a comment for us. What's going on, Ruth? Drive to the cup. Sounds simple because you know what? Referees will blow the whistle usually.
I think they just called a foul there on Egu, and I think that's his second foul for the game. We need to be careful that not to get in foul trouble early on in the first quarter.
5-point game at the moment. It's been interesting.
And we see here Jason Leish with the inbound pass to White, and the refs called a foul on Egu. He looks so surprised. I mean, I'm sure refs know best, but that's the second foul today.
Egu to the bench, so... Oh, Kektai. Chan Kektai, a rare start for him, the veteran. And what's the call right there from the ref? Holding foul. That will be mono ball.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a real battle there, trying to battle away his offender there with, in White.
And the man they call Ty. Oh, it's going to be 2 shots from Malcolm White. Malcolm White, a graduate of the University of... a graduate of LSU, Louisiana State University. And he also went to the University of Mississippi. Did a general studies degree. Played for the Halifax Hurricanes.
You know, with 3 minutes left in this first quarter, Ben, the Dragons are already in foul trouble, so they can't really foul now.
Well, 4 fouls already. Shepard. Oh, well done, Shepard. Shepard and 1! Winston Shepard with the hoop and the horn.
And that was a great move there by Shepard. We see in the replay here, a little behind the back. Oops, see you later. And the foul and the and 1 play.
Potential 3-point play coming up for Winston Shepard right here. This would make it a 2-point ball game with just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dragons fans hold their breath. And he teases us with that one.
Hey, see a little smile there from Shepard, knowing he made that free throw and completing his 3-point play.
Chin Cheng Hua trying to stay with Freddie Lee. She's quick. He's dynamic, drives. Shepard with the rebound here. The Dragons have a chance to tie it up. Chin Cheng Hua asking for it. Everest Lee to give the Dragons the lead. No. The transition is a bit slow for the Dragons. Ooh. Chin Cheng Hua got hit in the nose. Jamie Perlman holding his nose. It looks like there's some blood there.
It does look he's bleeding, but he took quite a hit there from Mike Singletary. He's on the floor, and I think he might have hit his nose or his mouth.
Yeah, the great game against Macau just not too long ago. Game against the Macau Black Bears, even though the Dragons lost. Travis now from the charity stripe. So that game was on the 6th of March when the Dragons lost 87-62 to the Black Bears, but Chin Cheng Hua had a very, very good game. Improving tremendously, and whatever happens this season, Brandon, I still stand by the opinion that Yek and Chin Cheng Hua have come a long way in terms of getting minutes and improving, and that bodes well for future seasons.
Hey, you know, I remember the day that we saw Yek start for the first time. We were saying how he needs to get more confidence in his shot. And I think as he's been going along, starting in place of the Jonathan Wong sometimes, he's definitely, you can see the confidence in his shot sometimes when he's wide open, knows he's going to make that.
4-point ball game, Lo Shifai now on court for the Dragons. They'll need his sharp shooting. The Dragons in need at times of a good knockdown shooter. Ty to the corner, Wong from the corner for the three. Bit too much on that. Singletary, look at him go. Great pass. Travis splits that Dragons D.
Dragons gotta be careful there in transition play again. A little slow looking to get back, and Travis punishing and coming through defense with a layup.
Fai trying to get an open look. Fai pulls up. Shifai nails it for the deuce. Makes this a 4-point ball game once again. Over 2 minutes to go. Dragons got a body up. Travis posting up. The strong athlete here. Good pass. Turnover. Shepard. Ty a bit slow. Wong asking for it. He's dancing on court, saying, give it to me. I need to take a shot. Shepard, he's got to watch. Be careful of the shot clock. Still a bit of time. Ty posting up. Shepard was cutting in. Ty turns it over. Tyler Lamb crossover. Tyler Lamb. Singletary. Dragons gonna put their hands up. Another turnover. Ty just electing to slow it down. Protect the ball. If you're the Dragons, do not turn it over. There was too many turnovers against Singapore on Friday night, just 2 days back. And that was, I mean, that game was very, very close, Brendan.
Yeah, I think that Dragons really need to focus and keep that positive mentality going. Even though it's a close game.
19 turnovers against that game against Singapore compared to, 19 compared to Mono, who had also about 20 turnovers against the Bears, Mike Singletary's Bears.
Interesting to note, but I think Coach Perlman is really reaching down to his bench players today. We see Zishin checking in.
Well, he has to. Zishin, Jin Zishin, almost triple team. Shifai for the three. Lo Shifai, the ABL champion of season 2015-2016.
And you know, saying that Zishin came in, drawing all his defenders and kicking out to his open teammate for the wide open shot. I'd love to see more of that. Definitely, Shifai can make those big shots if you let him.
Malcolm White pulls up and hits that shot. It's a size thing. I mean, you must give it to Mono. They have a big team, tall team as well. Shifai kicks out. Zishin for the three. Another three for the Dragons. 26-26. That's what you pay your tickets for a close one, not blowouts. Tyler Lamb, he can hit it. Dragons need to play D. Sometime with the screen there. Long three for Tyler Lamb. What did the referee call there?
Looks like a foul there on Mono, an offensive foul, and that's a second personal foul there on White. Mono are now in a penalty, which will send Zishen to the free throw line.
Well, I like Zishen. He's the nicest guy in the world, but sometimes I tell him to his face, he's too nice. Yeah, it was his birthday, and that was posted on the Asean Basketball League Instagram. And he's still a very, very young man. He's played in a lot of local leagues in Malaysia. Loves the game and hits the shot to give the Dragons the lead for the very first time since the start of the game, really, when the Dragons got that opening basket from Winston Shepherd.
So, you know, it's great to see the local players really stepping up. They know the importance of this game. They know how big every point is, and they are looking to win today.
Zishen, patient, pays off. Here comes the Mono. Well done to Phi. And that was just way off balance. So a very, very good quarter for both teams. The Dragons sluggish, not hitting their shots. Mono were excellent in terms of execution. Energy has been good by both teams, but a good late run by the Dragons, and they take the slight lead, Brennan.
Yeah, no, I think the Dragons had a great way of closing out this first quarter. There were some big shots by Lo Shifai. The Dragons closed this first quarter on a 10-2 run to show they're up by 2 in this quarter. And Coach Perman just urging his troops, showing some concern there for his play on the floor. But we see here Mono's running the break in transition, giving Travis an easy layup. Dragons gotta be careful in transition play. And we see here again, Lo Shifai taking his first shot of the game, nailing the jumper for his first 2 points. And Zishen here as well, we see almost getting triple team, kicking out to his teammate, looking for the wide open three where he nails. Another one here, we see Jonathan Wong with a quick pass to the corner where Lo Shifai hits yet another three. He's been hot from the three-point line today.
Very shortly, Tyler Lamb with 4 points and 1 foul. Malcolm White with 2 fouls and 6 points. Singletary with 4 points. And Travis with 7 points and Freddie Leach with 5 points. For the Dragons, Winston Shepherd with 6 points. And Lo Shifai, the leading scorer on the court at the moment with 8 points with a couple of treys. And also Chin with 2 and also Nana Egwood with 2 points as well. And sorry, I checked, take that back. It's Chris Eversley who's the leading scorer on court with 10 points. My bad.
Yeah, but you know, Lo Shifai has been closing out this quarter hot. I'd like to see him shoot more. Definitely a lot of confidence in the man right now.
Eversley to inbound. Shepherd. The warrior, the dragon, the competitor. Wong crossover. Wong dancing for the shot. Couldn't hit it right there. Now it's Mono's turn to slow it down a little bit. Singletary. Tyler Lamb open. Dragons got to be careful on that one. Can't give him an open look. Travis almost double team. Winston Shepherd with the rebound right there. Well, Winston Shepherd, great ball control. Eversley for the three. Chris Eversley from downtown with 13 points right now.
That was Chris Eversley's 4th 3 of the game. He's getting really hot right now. Mono need to make some adjustments, I think.
Silent Lamb. There's one person who can make adjustments. It's him. Travis. Almost double team right there. Dragons playing the zone. Double team again. Hustle. Got it. That's the danger way of playing zone. Sangtang with the basket. Scores right underneath the basket.
You know, Dragons really need to be aware of that backdoor cut right there. It's too easy almost. Definitely need to make a little adjustment there. Talking about adjustments, we see here.
Well, there's one team who can shoot the ball well from the outside. It's Mono. Chris Eversley. Eversley couldn't finish. Good intent though. He's trying to chase down Tyler Lamb. Singletary skip pass. Tyler Lamb pulls up. Misses that. Good pass. The cameraman couldn't keep up. Ooh, almost a travel right there. Turnover. Here comes Singletary. Drives, floats it, and one. Does that count?
We're waiting for the ref to see.
Or did he blow the whistle already?
Foul was before the shot. I think we can see here Singletary just driving and getting fouled right there, right before the shot was up. So a little strategic foul there by Wong, I think.
Well, you got to give it to him. Smart foul. He knew he was beat. Travis, Tyler Lamb, what about it? The shot, that is. Travis with the screen. Travis. What a three. It's the iron. Wong. Tawelot on court now. That's Jitapong Tawelot, number 79. Eversley. What about the step back? Good pressure defense by Mono. Dragons. That's a travel call. That's a fair call. That's a 50-50 call. It could have gone either way.
Well, you know, Eversley there, I like to see him driving strong here against his defender. And I think he might have, I think refs might have gotten that right.
You know, I've seen refs call it either way, so that's why I said 50-50. But you know what? Good call, good eyes. Singletary, going for a two-man play. Travis with the high screen. Singletary, kick out. Long three. Ball's way short. Here comes Shepard. Will he turn on the afterburners? Or will he share the ball? A good move by Shepard, but Eversley, no, who can hang on to the ball. Got numbers here. Just gotta stay with him. Drives. Oh, who wants the ball? Puts it up. That's just where Mono have size and strength because of their big. So Singletary and Travis, but you gotta put the pressure. Singletary. That looked like a travel. Shot clock violation. Does the basket count? It counts. Oh, interesting. I thought. Yeah, what's your thoughts?
It does look very, very scrappy there on both sides, trying to get defensive and offensive boards, but Mono just a little on point with the shot clock.
Asean says, yep, okay, time to step up from the baseline.
Watching him work on that shot during warm-up definitely is an attribute to the way he's shooting right now. He was taking multiple shots on that side.
Well, stick to your strengths. Travis spins. He gets his own miss.
Crowd not happy with that call, Ben. I think from our angle it looked clean, but we sure there feels right there.
Let's have a look. To be fair.
Oh, I think that was clean.
That was clean.
It looked clean from our angle. It looks clean on screen, I'm sure.
That was clean.
The refs might have made a...
Maybe they saw a shoulder pop up, flying in the air. I mean, seriously, the body movement, I'm not joking, I'm not being sarcastic. To be fair, it is true. Like, they see the slightest body contact, they will blow the whistle. Well done to get the rebound. It's a 2-point ball game. John Wong, kick out. Open look here. It's good open look. Yes, good shot there by Yek. Yeah, squat.
we're talking about his confidence, and that shot will definitely boost his confidence there. Good to see the logo really stepping up and taking those shots.
This is end-to-end stuff. Dunked down cold. Almost a turnover. Well done, Eversley, but still going to be more involved. But a lot of positives from that one.
The Dragons have been scorching hot from the three-point line. That is a 7th three of the game today. And the confidence must be at all-time high right now, shooting from beyond the arc.
Well, they really, really wanted the Dragons. They just want to stay in the race for the playoffs. It's very simple. It's simple physics. Win, and you're in. Still in, that is. Lose, and it's a vacation that you don't want to take. Shepard for the three. Oh, look at that hustle by Yek, but Freddie hustles too. And Freddie's going to the VIP lounge. Up the stairs, Freddie back on court, sir. I love Freddie Leach, he's a good guy. He's soon to be a father of two. He's a father of one at the moment, he loves it. And he said it is the ultimate turning point in a man's life. And I really appreciate Freddie's honesty. Nice guy. Thought about it. Pulls up, tries to work glass. Singletary with the rebound. Over 5 minutes to go exactly in this quarter. Look at the Dragons hustling. Shepard with the rebound. Good outlet. Zishin. Yek. Really good outlet there just now by the Dragons. Whoa! Fancy! Ooh! A Dragons ball. It is the slimmest of margins out there.
And we see in the replay, Shepard trying to go up and under his defender. Great effort there, trying to save the play. And again, 2, 3 efforts. Just everybody scrimmaging for the ball. And I think Brett's got that right. It is Dragons ball.
Sam Leeson right here.
We see here Winston Shepard shooting out, kicking out to wide open Chris Eversley for another 3 there. Dragons are blazing hot, as I might say, from beyond the arc, but you gotta be really careful when they're playing zone. You see that back cut there, as well as another one here we see from a different angle. That little back cut is sneaking past all the Dragons penetrate, reverse layup. But Eversley has been aggressive from the start, you know, working his way to the glass rather than setting for a jump shot. It's been hot on both ends, both driving and shooting. But we see Singletary here just nailing that jump shot with the defender. Zishin, what a player. He's been hitting those shots in warm-up, and you can see it from the way and the confidence he took that shot. And Travis here again, little spin, staying with a slim shot. Oh, and then 50-50 call there previously.
Samuelson right here. So Mono Vampire using certain locals because certain of their local players like Chanachon Klahan could not make the trip. Dalong Pan Apiram Bilaichai has a finger injury, and Tirawat Jankachon has a back injury. So we wish all those players that I've just said a speedy recovery. Oh, still in Shepard, who was almost triple teamed.
You know, great way to save the play there, Shepard. Everyone thought the ball was going out, but no, Shepard just went on and on with that mentality of his and trying to earn his points at the free throw line.
In my opinion, Brennan, the reason the Dragons are in the lead is because they're hustling better compared to the first quarter. What's your thoughts?
Hey, you know, I think the Dragons have a different mentality as previously we've seen again in that Singapore game. They know that this game is of the utmost importance. They're coming here with that aggressiveness and the passion to win.
Well, don't forget, Winston Shepard for the shot, but at the moment, Mono not playing with Malcolm White, Tyler Lamb, and Travis. And those 3 players, apparently, according to the Mono camp, I found this out before the game, carrying a few niggling injuries. So Coach Doug Marty playing smart.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Dragons can take advantage, so to speak, with their 3 Mono imports sitting out right now. Oh, We spoke a little bit too soon there, Ben.
He sends on the A-team, Coach Doug Marty. And as soon as he does that, Nana Egwu back on court with 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go. But nothing to panic about just yet. This Mono team, almost ABL champions last season. Mike Singletary was in that team. Leash. White. But Travis with the rebound. For the long three. Winston Chef, Moses Morgan misses that shot, and he usually hits those, but he's showing he's a bit rusty. Not really a starter in this team. Don't forget Moses Morgan used to play for the Saigon Heat. Nana Egwu. Nana, turn around. Travis, such an enforcer in terms of working the boards. Malcolm White. Can't let him pull up. Winston Shepard, how many rebounds has he got today? Nana didn't expect that pass. Jonathan Wong, he's dancing. Skip pass. Just take the shot, Yek. Hits the tin. Leash. Eversley. Trying to guard it. Singletary. Ooh, is that an offensive foul? No. Continuation, says the referee. Morgan! That's it. That's the Moses Morgan that we know.
Well, you know, I think the Dragons players are right there. Just need to play to the whistle. The crowd, obviously, if they hear in the background, not liking that call or non-call, so to speak.
Winston Shepard, I mean, that was again 50-50. You never know. Dragons looking to get some more production. Egwu. Travel. Oh. Wow, that's really sharp by the refs. Ruth, what's going on? Share the ball more. That's what Miss Ruth Ho has picked up, Mr. Brennan Tan.
Well, that's not something we hear every day from the opposing team. We always say that Dragons need to share the ball more. It's good to see they're playing a lot more aggressively today, sharing the ball a lot more, giving their teammates some wide open looks, which is showing on the scoreboard right now. Let me see here. Winston Shepard trying to go up and under. Great job there, staying with the play on Drew 3 times and eventually getting fouled, which sent him to the free throw line where he made both his free throws. And we see here as well, Chris Eversley shoveling that pass, and Shepard again with the effort, sending him to the free throw line. A little spin move there with 3 defenders getting fouled. I think Winston Shepard is providing a real spark plug on the Dragons offense today. The Mono Vampire here playing according to the whistle, and Morgan there hitting the wide open 3.
So, still, Mono sending on, well, they've sent on their best players. Freddie Leash, Mike Singletary, Moses Morgan, Malcolm White, and Travis. For the Dragons, John Wong, Z-Shin, Chris Everything, Nana Egwu, Winston Shepard, Mike Singletary, no stranger to executing. The man who can execute shots. Shepard, it's a 1-point ball game. Jonathan Wong. Shepard, Egwu, my bad, check that. Singletary from downtown. Good defense by the Dragons there. Dragons got a piece of that. Oh, too much on that. Leash, where's that cameraman? Morgan. Oh, Mono Vampire take the lead, and deservedly so. They've been shooting quite well in those last 2 minutes, or the last 90 seconds, Brennan.
You know, it's down to those 2 players there, Morgan and Singletary. Mono on a 9-0 run. They hit 3 threes in a row, so they're really picking up the heat right now.
Egwu looks a bit niggly at the moment. It's going back to basics of getting not just an open look, but taking a good shot. That's something Coach Jamie Perlman has worked with his players. Malcolm White, Chris Eversley, and good hustle right there. And Chris Eversley just letting Malcolm White know that that was the hustle of the Dragon, the defensive hustle.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit skippy here. We see White trying to drive in Chris Eversley. Great help coming over. Good help side defense there, giving Dragons back the possession.
And Winston Shepherd now has played the point guard position almost all season long since the injury of Sundiata games. Eversley. And he's out of travel again.
We see in the replay here, Eversley in disbelief how he got called for that travel.
There was contact there on the wrist of Eversley. So, oh well. Freddie Leash. Wong. Acrobatic and entertaining as usual. Dragons, another turnover. Freddie Leash. Singletary, there's a mismatch. Sorry, Morgan took advantage of the mismatch. He had Chin Cheng Hua guarding him. The smaller Chin Cheng Hua. So 4-point lead for Mono Vampire. Most likely they will take the lead going into halftime. Shepherd, he's talking down to Singletary. Here he goes. Too much talk, and Mike Singletary and Winston Shepherd looking at each other and saying, what's your point?
It looks like Mono will get the last shot of this second quarter to end the first half of the game. The Dragons looking a little bit sloppy to end this first half. He's really been shooting lights out. I think he's made most of his shots he's taken today so far, but then again, anything can change.
So 1 second left on the game clock before halftime. It will be Mono who will take the lead. And it's been a very, very entertaining first half. Bit of moments of magic and moments of madness by both teams. Eversley heaves it, and he hits the clock.
Well, yeah, he might have been practicing his half-cut shot there. We're seeing the replays. The Dragons have really been shooting really well past the arc. You know, they were blazing hard, hitting 7 threes. The Mono Vampires all coming bang at them. The Singletary there hitting his little jumper over and Winston Shepherd there. The Dragons are straining the ball around Zishin here, hitting that baseline jumper over his defender. Players getting a little bit frustrated there. We see Coach Douglas talking to Jamie Perlman, just saying, play on, and Winston Shepherd then driving, kicking, and Yek unfortunately missing that shot. Winston Shepherd, you know, we're talking about his free throw game. He's been hitting quite a few of his free throws today, earning his points at the free throw line, but Mono just coming back again, replying with an instant three. And here again we see Morgan making another three. The coach just saying, Let's get it, boys. And here, hitting that little floater over his defender. Shepard here trying to dance it. Unfortunately, losing the ball, turning over, giving Mono the possession.
Half time right here at Marwa Stadium. It's the away team, the Mono Vampire Basketball Club, that lead 42 points to 38 over the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Time for our first break. And when we come back, it's the second half of the game between the Westports Malaysia Dragons and Mono Vampire, live on RTM. We'll see you soon.
What makes a champion? Passion, grit, determination.
A challenge can make or break you. Work hard in silence. Let success be your noise.
Never stop, you can only get better. The only one that can hold you back is yourself.
I'm a warrior. I put my war paint on.
We are the composers of our own destiny. Nothing is out of reach if we dare to dream the impossible. Believe the unbelievable and never take no for an answer. Because greatness is in all of us. For we are all champions.
Closer and closer to the end game in your ABL as we take a look at the top 10 plays. We begin at the Macau Black Bears home as Jonathan Wong able to dipsy-do and finish his way all the way to the rack. However, the Dragons would not prevail against the Black Bears on that possession at number 9. Welcome to the block party, and everyone's invited as Malcolm White sending back every single person in a Saigon Heat uniform. It was an overtime thriller and Mono Vampire unable to get the victory. However, White showing his ability to defend the paint at number 8. Chris Eversley, the first possession of the game, showing that things would be different for the Dragons as he catches the lob and stuffs it home for his squad. Check out Eversley with the hops, getting in at number 8 and helping the Dragons finally end their losing streak. At number 7, we go to the home of the Singapore Slingers, Jaron Young with a step-back three-pointer. Getting separation from the BTN CLS Knights and helping the Slingers. However, Singapore would be unable to get the victory in OT. At number 6, home of the Mono Vampire Basketball Club, Trayvon Hughes going with a switcheroo as he goes up and around Tyler Lamb, Malcolm White, and able to finish with the lefty. Beautiful looking shot there from the world import of Saigon Heat, Trayvon Hughes, arriving in at number 6. And at number 5 is one of the Formosa Dreamers' finest, as Su Lin in transition, going with the behind the back pass, a beauty over to Kenny Chen for that layup. Check out how many people Su Lin was able to fool with that pass to Chen. That's at number 5. And at number 4, San Miguel Ala Pilipinas, the big man PJ Ramos out muscling Will Artino and the rest of the Formosa Dreamers to finish with the N1 play. Ramos absolutely towering over everyone in a white jersey, and he was all alone trying to lead the fight for San Miguel Ala Pilipinas despite the loss. Number 3, Winston Shepard, returning to action after missing a game due to suspension, announcing his return in style as he stuffs it all over D'Angelo Hamilton. Shepard showing us the way at number 3. Number 2, a clutch shot here from the veteran Romeo Travis. Check out Romeo able to get the extension and the separation over Kyle Barone despite the big man draped all over him, keeping his poise and keeping it close enough so that Mono Vampire could pick up the victory in OT. But in number 1, we gotta go to this man, Mike McKinney, who played like a man possessed against the defending champions. Check out the sham god from McKinney in the first period, part of what would be a 50-point outing for Mike McKinney. He arrives in at number 1 in your ABL Top 10.
What makes a champion? Passion, grit, determination.
challenge can make or break you. Work hard in silence. Let success be your noise.
Never stop, you can only get better. The only one that can hold you back is yourself.
I'm a warrior. I put my war paint on.
We are the composers of our own destiny. Nothing is out of reach if we dare to dream the impossible. Believe the unbelievable and never take no for an answer. Because greatness is in all of us. For we are all champions.
Second half, which is about to start, the game between the Westports Malaysia Dragons, the home team, and the visiting Mono Vampire basketball team. It is the visitors who lead at the moment, 42 points to 38. You're still with me, Ben Ibrahim, Brennan Tan, and Ruth Ho, right here on RTM. And we are live in many countries as well. So wherever you are watching this game, if you're friends and family of the ABL players or coaches or officials, we'd like to welcome you and hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Continuation, says the ref. Good defense by the Dragons. Eversley. Shifi thought about the three. Shifi kicks out. Wong. And that's going to be Dragons ball. And Egwu, despite being in foul trouble, on court at the moment. He's got to play smart. 2 fouls at the moment for the Big Nana. Dragons need production. Egwu for the three. Yes! That's the production they need. He must have heard me, Brennan.
He heard you, Ben. I love that he sometimes called play and exactly what happens, but that's a great start there for the Dragons coming to the third quarter.
Got to protect the ball. They had a lot of turnovers in the first half. Turnovers to forget. Shepard, good pass. Eversley, kick out. Shepard inside. Got time. Eversley, he's been a bit unlucky today, Eversley, when he drove. But that time, the ref said it is a foul. He will get 2 shots.
Well, you know, that's what we've been talking about. I love that Eversley is now getting more aggressive, driving to the hoop into 2 mono defenders and getting a hoop and harm and sending him to the free throw line.
Chris Eversley, the leader of this team, breaks that shot. Got to be patient when taking your shots. That's what I noticed about the best shooters in the ABL. They take their time a little bit. Guys like Mike McKinney. And that's a bit more patient and calm and collected. It is a tight game right here at Maba Stadium.
You know, this is turning to quite the game, Ben, regardless if you're a Dragons fan or a Mono Vampire fan. If you're a basketball fan, you know this game is definitely one of an exciting matchup to see between both these teams, who has just so much to play for.
Singletary with a floater to give Mono the lead earlier. Shifi. Eversley for the 3 from the wing. Ooh, bit unlucky right there. Jonathan Wong acrobatically trying to Travis. Shepard getting onto it. Freddie Leash trying to stay with Winston Shepard. He's quick. Wong with the fake. Wong. So entertaining and acrobatic and scary at the same time. Wong. Well, that's in. Jonathan Wong, the CEO of the floor at the moment, Chief Entertainment Officer. That's how it's done. You can entertain the crowd and score.
What a way to start the game. That was Wong's first points of the game today. And great defensive play there by the Dragons. Wong with the rebound, kicking it out to Winston there.
Egwu. Great pass by Shepard. Now, if the Dragons can share the ball more, that could lead to consistent production. What do you think?
It's just coming in now, sharing the ball more into the third quarter and looking to get wide open looks.
Good run here by the Dragons. Mono ended well. Whoa! Chris Eversley with the rebound. Chris Eversley will go to the charity stripe.
You know, great play there again by Chris Eversley. We see here Jonathan Long miss, but Eversley right there to pick up the rebound and getting the foul. Interestingly, Mono need to stay out of foul trouble with White having his 3rd foul of the game today early on his 3rd quarter.
Chris Eversley, the player of the game on January the 13th, when the Dragons defeated the Zhuhai Wolf Warriors in Malaysia. A double-double, 23 points and 10 rebounds. The Dragons won that game 89-83. And he was also the player of the game on Valentine's Day against the CLS Knights when the Dragons won that game 89-84 with 24 points. Bit inconsistent today, Chris Eversley in the charity stripe, but ooh. Tyler Lamb. A good block by Egwu. Travis. Good shot there by Travis. And good three-point shot. Gets the tray. Romeo Travis. The man who also knows the Philippines quite well. Egwu. No foul right there, fair enough. Leash. Freddie Leash, look how quick he is. Travis. Lamb. Singletary asking for it. Travis thought about another three. He goes for the three. Tap. Eversley. Shepard. Shifi. Pulls up. Bit unlucky there. And Singletary is so quick that our cameraman can't keep up. Shepard. Oh. Leash drives. Freddie Leash puts it up, and the Dragons call a timeout.
I think that was a little strategic timeout there. Of course, Perman, Mono looked like they were in a long run, so way to stop the play there. The Dragons really need to be careful on transition play there, Ben. I think we've seen a replay here, just how quickly Mono can come back and bite you. You see here again, Jonathan Wong. Unfortunately missing the layup, a great way to save the missed layup, following the tip in for his first 2 points of the game. Mono coming down a 7-0 run, but with the Shepard here again, sharing the ball is key, giving now Egwu a wide open layup underneath the basket, and a good defensive play there by Egwu. Unfortunately, Leash stayed with the ball, giving Travis that wide open three over his defender. Again, some more outlet passes here. They're just too quick. It was an open layup in transition.
Don't forget, the Mono team and the Dragons have played each other twice this season. The Dragons taking a game on Mono's floor earlier at the start of the year when the Dragons were on a 3-game winning streak. Mono, they won just a couple weeks here at Malabar Stadium, and they did it with Travis being injured. Full credit to them. Wong falls short. Shepard not fouled. Long pass. Lamb and one! Tyler Lamb! In the air, puts it in, and gets the foul.
Yeah, we see a long outlet pass, and Shifi just extending his arms out a little bit, which gives the referee just enough to call a foul on that.
What a moment for Tyler Lamb to silence this crowd. And people have been trying to find an antidote to silence the Lamb, but Tyler Lamb just knows how to silence
the crowd back.
The crowd. He should start a book or a movie starring Anthony Hopkins. Lamb converts the three-point play. Tyler Lamb, the SEA Games bronze medalist with Thailand. Tyler Lamb moves up to 6th in the all-time scoring in the ABL. Looked like a bit of a travel there, but continuation. 5 for the 3. Yes! The Dragons needed that big time.
You know, the Dragons are just still in this game with a big 3 there, but maybe it's just a spark plug the Dragons needed. It's his third 3 of the game. I'm sure they'll boost his confidence.
Leash. Puts it up, Leash. Fancy. Kicks out. Leash got it. Singletary. Thought about it. Leash open. Can he punish? Freddie Leash knocks it down. the shooters. Shifi are coming out for Mono. Desperation stuff for the Dragons. Shepherd, and he's fouled. He hit in the head.
Well, you know, great play there from Winston Shepherd. Not setting for the jump shot and driving into the heart of the Mono Vampire defense, getting fouled, which yet again was sending him to the free throw line.
Winston Shepherd. Really loving his experience in Malaysia. He's been very much the most productive player for the Dragons in terms of scoring this season. And some people will criticize him, you know, for not being consistent, especially from the charity stripe, but when you score, you score.
He heard you. He's like, what do you mean not consistent?
Well, I love it when he attacks the rim. He's one of my favorite players to watch, I'll be honest. I love Tyler Lamb for his shooting, Freddie Leash for the way he handles the ball, Mike McKinney with his tricky moves. 2 out of 2 for Winston Shepherd. And also Josh Urbistondo, great shooter for Alam. Every team has some great players. I can go on and on. Travis with the screen earlier. Travis posting up. Sangtang! Napon! Sangtang! What a shot! It's raining threes for the Mono team. That's a 2-point check that. And that's a 3-pointer by Yek. My bad, everyone. It looked like 3-point. Whoa! Good defense by Winston Shepherd. Here he goes. Thought about the 3. Bounce pass. Fake. Chris Eversley. Now this is much better by the Dragons.
I think the Dragons are really being aggressive now, not setting for a jump shot. As I said, Chris Eversley just blowing by his defender on the baseline and getting the hoop and harm. Check that, sending him back to the free throw line where he can earn his 2 points.
We do apologize, or I do apologize if we make the call wrong in real times. We're fully accountable for that, but just my favorite call. Check that. Ain't the best call in commentary, Brendan Tan?
I think so. When you make a mistake, you got a minute and they just say check that and all is well.
Referees can't say check that, can they?
No, they can't, I'm sure. Well, they do. They can reverse the call sometimes when they review it.
They can. To be fair, they can. And Chris Eversley has put a bit more voice in the Dragons fans' mouth because it is tight once again right here at Mamba. Leash, Travis, turnover, Eversley, oh, couldn't finish there. Singletary with the Euro step. That was really, really good control by Singletary.
Yeah, that body control. Singletary attacking his defender straight on and Euro sidestepping sort of D-Wade-like through Egwu, getting fouled. That is actually Egwu's 3rd foul of the game, Ben. So, again, they really need to be careful with the fouls they give. Coach Perlman there being a little bit strategic, taking Egwu out, replacing him with Zishan.
So, Mike Singletary played for the real Grand Valley Vipers in the NBA G League in 2013, and he won a championship. He's a G League champion. Undrafted in the 2011 NBA draft. And he's a great player and a really, really nice guy as well. He's effective, one of the most consistent performers in the Asean Basketball League this season. Timeout called by the Dragons. The Dragons trail by 5 points.
You know, watching the replays, I just think the Dragons are still in this game. Although we see here Travis hesitating by hitting that wide open 3. And again, that quick outlet pass to Singletary who just blows by his defender for the easy layup. And again, Mono just running in transition with Leisha with acrobatic reverse right-handed finish. And again, Coach Shifai there giving the foul away, but Tyler Lamb on an acrobatic layup from the outlet pass. But Shifai answers back with 3 of his own. Coach Berman urging his troops, saying, let's go, let's go. But Jason Leisha just silences the crowd with a wide open 3. And again here, that was a 2-point from Mono Vampire. But Yek there, just making 3s, boosting his confidence.
Mono Vampire, Tyler Lamb with 7 points, Mike Singletary with 15 points, Freddie Leash with 10, Travis with 11, Malcolm White with 6. For the Dragons, Winston Shepard with 10, Lo Shifai with 11, Yek Liang Chuan with 6, Chinzi Shin with 4, Chris Eversley with 16 points, and Nana Egu with 7 points. Jonathan Wong with a deuce with 2 points. Dragons need some production right here. It's consistent production, but sometimes it just starts, a good run just starts with one simple shot, one easy basket. Nothing too fancy, nothing too tricky. Shepard, Eversley, Shifai, good defense here, but pressure D by Mono. Shepard, Tyler Lamb playing defense. Gotta watch the clock. Shepard. Oh, and almost right there. Excellent hustle by Winston Shepard.
Well, you know, see here Zishin powered that little scrimmage as well, and Winston Shepard, great job sticking with the play, going up, getting his own rebound, and getting fouled.
Winston Shepard having a bit of a chat, maybe a bit of trash talk with Tyler Lamb. Don't forget, Tyler Lamb, he's won an ABL championship with the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions with Marcus Elliott, coached by Coach Edu Torres. Very nice guy, Coach Edu Torres. Winston Shepard, everybody, well, when I say everybody, the Dragons fans right here at Maba Stadium at the edge of their seat at the moment. Look at the way Winston Shepard grabs that ball. That's his signature move before he takes a free throw. Does it make the difference? It does right there. Back to a 3-point ball game. Dragons need a stop right here. And then, there it is. There's the stop. Shifai, they've got the numbers. Shifai! Oh! Offensive foul.
We see Lo Shifai here definitely being aggressive. An unfortunate roll over the group that the referee called an offensive foul on Shepard.
Lo Shifai just a little bit too quick there. Malcolm White now to inbound. I thought he had that. That would have made things interesting, would have made things a 1-point ball game. Would have made this game a 1-point ball game. Leash. Wow, the referees are blowing very, very quickly, Brennan.
Well, the referee is right there. I'm sure he got a good feel of what happened, and fortunate that it wasn't an active shooting. It's just a sideline inbounds ball now for the Mono Vampire.
Singletary, oh sorry, Morgan. Almost lost it. Morgan had it. Singletary. Eversley, oh, Leash grabbed it. Trying to hang on to that ball. Leash. Morgan spots up. Morgan. That's what Mono can do. You can't leave them open for one moment.
And that was Morgan's third 3 today. He's starting to heat up.
Let's go Dragons is the call from some of the fans. Shifai, Zishin. Zishin, gotta be careful not to travel. Zishin. Yes! Beats the buzzer! Chin Zishin!
And that was a great move there by Zishin. Great footwork just up and under his defender.
In and out. Here comes the Dragons right now. Shifi. Kick out. Eversley. Shifi. Gotta penetrate. Eversley. Yes! Chris Eversley with the tray from three-point land and makes this a one-point ball game.
The Dragons are pumped up right now. They're starting to pick up the pace and the heat. A timely call there by Mono Vampire to call a timeout, trying to stop that run. It's Chris Eversley's 5th three-pointer today. We see here Loshi 5 just gone through in the lane, unfortunately missing the basket. But with the Shepherd right there, and very unfortunate to get that shot foul call, but Jason Lish penetrating, kicking out to Morgan where he makes that three. It's been really back and forth today, but here, Zishin just goes by the defender with great footwork, just being the shot clock, hitting that floating layup. He is pumped right now. So is this Dragons team, and Eversley here. What a good way to boost his confidence, hitting that three over his mono defender.
Is there some belief now that the Dragons can motor it until the end of the third quarter? Or will Mono Vampire shooters come out and stretch their wings once again and really boss this game? They've been in control of this game, not completely, but their shooters are having their way by getting some good open looks, Brandon.
Hey, Dragons really inbuilt the confidence at all-time high right now. They really need to be careful. Mono can just turn it around and go in like short bursts and short runs and may come back and bite you.
Bite you? You've been watching some Dracula movies, or?
Hey man, it's Mono Vampire. You gotta love my puns.
Okay, I love your puns today, but I'm gonna bring out some garlic puns in the fourth quarter. Okay, so who's got the garlic? Who's got the bite? Brennan Tan writing basketball poetry right here at Maba Stadium. It is the Vampire team from Thailand who leads by 1. Dragons on a good run at the moment, but anything can change in the Asean Basketball League. Rise to Greatness, Season 9. Leash. Crossover. Well done, Freddie Leash. Lost the ball. Shepherd. And they have the lead. The Dragons. Coach Jamie Coleman pumped up with 1 minute to go in this quarter. Defense, the crowd, louder right now. Morgan does what he does best. Moses Morgan. Someone put some super glue on him, because he's got range today. Funny about that clock. Shifi, his turn to shoot a three. Patience is the word for both teams. Singletary. Just running the clock down. Singletary. Shepard trying to stay with him. Morgan, he's open. Gotta stay with Morgan. Here comes Shepard. For the runner. Oh, tries to bank it in. But a bit more positive for the Dragons here, Brennan. But Moses Morgan on fire.
Hey, he's been red hot from the three-point line today. I think that was his 4th three-pointer of the game today. But Dragons really need to find an adjustment and stop him from shooting that. We see Tramity, who can shoot three as well, being inside presence. But Winston Shepherd, I love that he's being aggressive there. Loshi 5 right there. Unfortunately missing the basket, which could have become very interesting. Here, Singletary just blowing by the defender for an easy right-handed layup. Dragons really sharing the ball a lot better today. Here we see Loshi 5 hitting his three. But Jason Lish just answering back with three of his own. And Winston Shepherd is going to the line a lot today. And really good with his free throw shooting today. You see the Mono Vampire players that are just questioning the refs a little bit about certain calls that they're not too sure about, but I'm sure the refs got that right. And Jason Lish here just coming up. Again, we see Morgan just shooting lights out at the moment. Dragons really make adjustments.
Well, Dragons with 14 assists at the moment compared to Mono's 18 assists. So like you said, they do look better when they share the ball. So 2-point ball game. Mono lead at the moment. This is going to be a very, very interesting fourth quarter. The Dragons led in the first quarter, 28-26. Then Mono outscored the Dragons 16-10 in the second quarter. But in the third quarter, the Dragons outscored Mono Vampire 27-25. So very, very tight here. What do you think, Brennan? It's
well, if there's any time to play all out right now,
well, before we start the fourth quarter, Ruth has got some analysis for us. What's going on, Ruth?
Mono's defense is slacking and need to take more shots. It's back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Ruth, but it is Mono who's taking some big, big shots at the moment. They are a bit sluggish on defense, but they are a very strong offensive unit. Mono Vampire. Dragons, Shifi, Shepard, Eversley, kick out. Shepard hesitated. Shepard got to take the shot. Egwu! Eversley. Oh, couldn't put it in with the putback right there. Big rush. It's okay, good hustle. Still lots of time left in this one. Just got to buddy up on their shooters. Morgan to White. White there from the baseline. White, he's strong. Tyler Lamb, that was an easy rebound by Tyler Lamb. Dragons got to do better than that.
Well, what's the call on the floor now, Bennett? I don't know the rest. It is a basket count?
Basket does count. But the referee, is the referee calling a technical? Yeah, I thought I saw him saying T with a T sign. But I could be wrong, but not clear in terms of the communication. But it was just a warning to Tyler Lamb. Nothing much in that. Shifi. So it looks like Mono has tied up. Shepard, high-arcing shot. Dragons don't want to get in a hole where they're just taking shots and missing them. Travis pulls up. That looked like it came off Malcolm White, but the referee knows better.
And we see in the replay, Romeo Travis missing that jump shot, but White just right there to clear the mess. It is Mono Vampire ball.
Tyler Lamb open. Still Mono ball. And the Dragons just trying to press and get in the faces of Mono Vampire at the moment. There is no tomorrow if the Dragons lose today. They win, they're still in the race. Tyler Lamb contested. Tyler Lamb over Loshi 5 for the deuce.
Kaden Hotel's good defense, but Loshi 5 staying with his player right there, but unfortunately, good defense, better offense.
Chris Eversley, Egwu, Eversley. Oh, good block there by Mike Singletary. Tyler Lamb. Dragons trying, but they need something. Singletary for the three. Offensive execution quite good here by Mono Vampire, and they have a 9-point lead. Dragons need to go. Gotta go for it. Shepard. Confidence in taking the shot. Shepard, pull up. Shot's not going down for the Dragons, and this is quite a familiar story for the Dragons, because they've done this from time to time. They stayed with teams for 3 quarters, and in the fourth quarter just couldn't hit their shots. Kick out, Travis. Eversley. Dragons need something just to lift their confidence. Egu. Eversley. No, says the ref. No foul.
And we see here Chris Eversley is just driving strong his left side and getting a tap there, but last touch seemed to be on Travis. And refs call it Dragons possession.
Malcolm White in a bit of foul trouble, so is Nana Egu, but managing it well. That's going to be Dragons' ball.
Here we see Aloshi Fai just spinning around his defender and getting fouled in the process. Good to see he's okay.
If the Dragons don't make the playoffs this season, it'll be the third consecutive season of not making the business end of the season. But let's think positive for Dragons fans. Egu with the hammer! Nana Egu!
Maybe that's again the spark plug that the Dragons need. Does a great inbounds play in John, but Winston Shepard for a cutting Egu for an emphatic dunk. Way to score, big man.
Tyler Lamb. Travis with the easy basket right there. 9-point lead. Just 3 trays will tie it up. And this time, Shifai. Jonathan Wong now on court. Can he work some of that a-la magic from the start of the year? Shepard. Egu thought about the baseline shot. Gotta watch the shot clock. Turn around to Shepard. Yes, for the putback. That's better.
Hey, you know, that's a great effort again by Winston Shepard for a second chance opportunity, grabbing that rebound and putting the ball back in for 2 points.
Nervous times for both benches. White pulls up. Malcolm White. He's carrying that injury. Jonathan Wong. Egu. John Wong. Yes! Jonathan Wong. 3 points. Handy 3 points to make this a 6-point ball game. 2-possession game. But it starts with defense, Brennan. Don't let Mono score.
They really need to put out some stops here, the Dragons. And unfortunately there, giving up the 3-pointer reply from Tyler Lamb.
Tyler Lamb, just as I say something, he steps up. He's such a great player. Egu fake underneath the basket. They're trading baskets here at the moment.
The stops are important, Ben. Dragons really need to come up with a stop now to keep themselves in this game.
That's right. Should be mono ball.
First team to come here at the final quarter.
Timeout call by the Dragons.
And we see here, Mono just pouring in points. Tyler Lamb there with the jump shot over Loshi Fai. Beautiful little spin move there. And a little bounce pass there from Roman Travis. Good sharing the ball around for the wide open 3. Again, Dragons really need to adjust. Feels like Mono just hitting shots when he wanted. And again, Shepard there, way to start scoring. An emphatic dunk there by Nana Egu. Great cut to the basket for open jam. But then again, Dragons defense needs to sharpen up a little bit. As you see, another cut there by Travis into the bucket for open win. And Jonathan Wong just pulling up from 3-point land and hitting that big shot, keeping the Dragons in this game. It's crunch time.
Oh, yes. The MC trying to charge up the crowd. This is it. This is crunch time. Lamb, bounce pass, Travis. It's going to be foul on the floor. And Mike Singletary.
We see FSC just coming over, help side, and got called for the foul on the floor there.
Lamb asking for the ball. Morgan's got it. Singletary. And what's the call right there by the referee? He's deliberating with the other referee at the moment.
We see here in the replay a little inbound pass and FSC just rushing over to help.
Crowd nervous. Coaches possibly losing hair by the moment. That's why it's the toughest gig in the world, coaching. Morgan, can he scorch the Dragons with a dagger? Morgan. A tip in there by White. Shepard. It's been a good game, but consistency of production has been a bit better by Mono. Eversley for the three. Hits the tin. Mono should just slow it down and take their time a little bit. They have a 9-point lead. Don't want to do anything silly. They are just a couple of minutes away if things stay the way they are from qualifying for the playoffs. Singletary pulls up, in and out. Shepard, here he comes in transition. Winston Shepard, of good control. Eversley, Shepard, drive. I thought that was a foul there. What did you think, Brandon?
It looked like Shepard was driving strong and then referees called a foul. Well, they didn't call a foul on him, so it gives Mono Vampire the possession.
Jonathan Wong trying to stay with Tyler Lamb. Not an easy assignment. Lamb. White. White pulls up. White makes the shot. And Mono with all the answers at the moment down the stretch. Egwu, yes, alley-oop. Good lob pass. Shepard to Egwu, 9 points. Dragons need some shooters. Tell their shooters to step up and also play defense. Lamb. That's the stop right there. Can the Dragons convert, shall I say? Eversley goes to the charity stripe. That's a clear-cut call.
Well, you know, in moments like this, it's good to see the Dragons doing things positively by Eversley here. Strong left-hand drive to the hoop and getting fouled by two Mono defenders, sending him to the free throw line where he can't keep the Dragons in this game by making his free throws.
Well, Coach Jamie Perlman has made it very clear he needs his shooters. He's got Lo Shifa, he's got Jonathan Wong. Chris Eversley's got to hit this one. 1 out of 2. 8-point ball game. Dragons are trying to press. And the referee, does he reverse the call? He reverses the call.
Crowd giving it to him a little bit there, but good to see. We see here on the replay from this out about, yeah, it came off his leg and Jonathan Wong's livid. He knows.
Jonathan Wong. Whoa, turnover right there. That has to hurt if you're a Dragons fan. Mono just slowing it down. Tyler Lamb. Lamb Morgan. Tyler Lamb pulls up. Sloppy rebounding by the Dragons. Mono just want to take their time. Singletary. He still got it. Singletary. Good defense, Dragons, but they've got to convert now. They lost the ball. Get back, says Coach Jamie Perlman. Just inability to hang on to the ball.
That's a timeout call there by Coach Perlman. He wants to talk things over with a minute and a half left in this fourth quarter. Can the Dragons stay on, Ben? You see here, Romano just driving through, coming a bit short there, but Dragons really need to stay with the rebounds there. White with the tip in. Winston Shepherd shovel pass. Chris Eversley in the corner. Unfortunately missing their shots. Dragons cooling down a little bit from three-point land. It was scorching hot in the first half and the third quarter, but just need to cool down here. But great pick and roll. Fundamental basketball there from Shepherd and Egwu. And Chris Eversley here just driving past two Mono defenders with a arm sending him to the free throw line where he made one of two.
Just to share with you some interesting stats. Dragons average points per game is 71.3 points per game this season, 38.4 rebounds and almost 15 assists. For Mono, 88 points average game, 40 rebounds per game. But also sharing the ball, average 22 assists per season. This is, well, per game for this season, shall I say. So the Dragons, not impossible for them to win. They need to stop. But defense is the word. Not a steal there for Chris Eversley this time. White.
Yeah, we see here showing the pass on the wing. Shepherd's smart foul there to stop him from going up. But does that send him to the free throw line?
We're still unsure if it's a foul on the floor or is it at the cherry. It's a foul on the floor.
Well, Dragons had a foul to give, so I think that was a strategic foul there, giving Mono just an inbounds play.
Tyler Lamb looking for the dagger shot. Lamb. And that could be the dagger right there. And Dragons with Eversley. That's it.
Still in this game, Ben.
Very much so. They can't foul though. Is that a good foul?
Well,
in your opinion?
If it doesn't send into the free throw line, I think that can be a strategic foul there with a minute, just over a minute left in this fourth quarter. You might want to use up your foul, so to say.
Okay, fair enough. I'm from the difference of opinion. I know, but one thing about this Thailand team, they do like to move it around. They've got the players to do it.
Oh, check that. I think it does send him to the free throw line. So
well, there you go.
They're in the penalty. Well, ball the line.
Maybe it might pay off. Well, you know what? In terms of fouls, it's all about the mathematics sometimes. So, 8-point game, 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Shepherd. Big shot needed here for Westports. Eversley. That needed to go. And trying to stay with Singletary. Is that a travel or when at the egg we thought it was a travel?
What's the call for? I think rest call. Foul.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, I think the rest called the foul that Jonathan Wong see holding the arm of the Mono Vampire player and thinking the rest didn't see that, but got called for the foul.
Some Dragons fans leaving at the moment. They just... Singletary. Mike Singletary. What do you think, Brandon? Who's going to be the player of the game for this one?
I think it might be Tyler Lamb, if I'm honest.
17 points versus Singletary, who's on 19. Tight one.
In terms of contribution, I think Tyler Lamb just been everywhere this game, contributing to assists.
Okay, you're going to call Tyler Lamb or Mike Singletary?
I say Tyler Lamb.
Okay, I'll say Mike Singletary.
Right,
Let's see. Shepard trying to stop the clock. Well, he has stopped the clock. Shepard, yes. 90-82, Mono Vampire. It's just been one of those quarters for the Dragons. Shots not going down. But that's been reflective of the Dragons season, Brennan.
Yeah, I think they've had a massive improvement this game, in my opinion, from the last game. Unfortunately, time is not on their side at this point with 28.9 seconds left in this fourth quarter. But you know, I guess there might still be hope. We see Dragons just moving the ball around. Everyone see coming off the screen and hitting that three. With 28 seconds, a lot can still happen, but I'm gonna be positive. But the Dragons can play the clock well, and looking at the way they're playing now and hitting some shots, they might still have a chance. But Mono just that much closer to a playoff ticket, and it's just a testament to the way they've been playing in this game.
Well, if you want any confidence, look to Ray Allen. Remember one NBA Final Series, the Spurs Game 6. I think they were up by 5 or 6 with about over 30 seconds to go, and then Ray Allen missed the magic. The man who doesn't eat burgers just made a shot that sent it to overtime. And yeah, that was an exciting series. In relevance to the ABL, a lot of basketball players in the ABL, and especially in the ABL, we take inspiration from our favorite players. You ask any of these guys who their favorite player is it LeBron or Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Lamb, gonna waste a bit of time. Pushing foul, 2 shots for Tyler Lamb. Looks like he must have heard our bet.
He's coming up. We'll see here. Dragons just double teaming and fouling at the last minute there. Tyler Lamb struggling to play through 2 defenders, sending him to the free throw line.
Tyler Lamb. His mother is Thai. ABL Asean MVP season 2016-2017. He did a liberal arts degree. Started at UCLA, then transferred to Long Beach State when he was in college. 9-point game. Winston Shepard tried to stop the clock earlier, but the Dragons just need a big shot. Shepard. The Dragons have tried everything. I give the Dragons an A for effort today, but it's not so much about effort, it's about execution and getting it done. And that's pretty much the ball game. Mono Vampire will take this one. And the Dragons staring at the exit of the season. 2 games to go after this. The tough part is for them, they have to pick themselves up and play Mono Vampire in Thailand. And then the last game next Sunday against the Formosa Dreamers. The Dragons did dream that they could do it. Chris Eversley and the Dragons will not qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, they can see some positive. They can take away positive in the game. They shouldn't be too disappointed, Ben, I think.
So what a game by both teams. It was a great game, to be fair. Brennan.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a basketball fan, that's all you want, to be honest. Entertaining stuff right there. It was really close come the end of the third quarter. And Mono Vampire just edging the Dragons here at the end and ultimately winning this game. You can see here, they've just been hitting shots and shot and shot after shot. They've been scorching hot from the three-point line. Morgan hitting some big shots. Travis hitting some big shots. White as well being a great presence in the paint. We see here, Dragons really moving the ball around, but like Mono just ultimately too fast, too strong.
So full credit to Mono Vampire. They shot the ball really, really well. I mean, the shooting exhibition by Singletary, Tyler Lamb, Freddie Leach, Moses Morgan with 14 points. They were electric. So right now, the final score right here, Mono Vampire 91, the Dragons 87. Mono Vampire qualify. Take the 8th and final spot for the playoffs, should I say. But take nothing away from both teams. It was an entertaining hammer and tong game. Mono Vampire, very, very much super, super happy.
Yeah, we can see from the bench reaction and the players' reaction, they're ecstatic to have earned their place to the playoffs, hitting that last 8th spot. And Dragons, full kudos to them. They played a really good game today, but unfortunately could not top the Mono Vampire team.
So right now, let's now cross over to Ruth Ho, who's with the player of the game, Mike Singletary, and the coach, Doug Marty. Over to you, Ruth.
Coach, this win determines your playoff spot. Congratulations. Moving forward, how do you plan to keep the momentum going to challenge for the championship?
Well, thank you, Ruth. Credit to the players. They just grinded it out today. Malaysia played really well. Dragons, they shot well, and they didn't give it to us. We had to earn it. They were very good today. The guys were a little bit up and down for us, but you know, we took care of the ball at the end when we needed to, and we hit some big shots and big free throws. So really, really happy. We'll just try to keep that momentum going. 2 more games before we start the playoffs, but we have to get better because the playoffs are definitely a step up. But the team did a great job today, and I'm really happy for them.
All right, congrats, Coach. And right now, I'm with the player of the game, Michael Singletary, with 20 points and 13 rebounds. Congratulations, you were exceptional today. And what more today, you earned your spot in the playoffs. What does this win mean to you?
I think we're happy to go in the playoffs. That's what we've been saying since we got our team together, is that we wanted to just take the first step and just try to get a spot in the playoffs. And today was a big win and a good step towards that. And it wasn't our best game, but that's what happens. In the regular season, you got to win games even when you don't have your A game. So proud of our guys, proud of our team, and it was a big win for us.
All right, congratulations, and it's back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Ruth. So to all the Dragons fans out there, it has been a tough season, but you know what? The basketball has always been great and entertaining, and that's what it's all about, Brandon Tan.
Yeah, I think even though the Dragon season has thankfully ended today, they still got 2 or 3 more games left, and they got to take the positives from each game and to learn how to move forward. Definitely something positive to take away.
Well, a lot of positives from this game for all fans out there, basketball fans. It was an entertaining, close game. But that's the end of the game. On behalf of Brandon Tan, Ruth Ho, everybody here at the Westports Malaysia Dragons, and everybody here at RTM, and myself, Ben Ibrahim, we'd like to thank you for being with us, and we'll catch you next time when the Westports Malaysia Dragons are in action right here on the Asean Basketball League. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.